still giving Claude my stories. If you look here, I have it set up so that it has the questions right here, and I'm gonna use the Control D function on the Claude app, where are you? So that I can use the mic function without using WhisperFlow. Now, the reason that I'm giving Claude all of my stories is so that it can write more like me. The biggest thing with Claude is it saves everything into memories. And that is, I would say, more than the skills, which you need the skills to be able to probably execute this on a continuous basis. The biggest thing about memories is that I feed it to Claude once, which I love doing. I love talking about my stories. It feels like it's just interviewing me. And what it comes out with is this forever database of who I am. And now it knows how to write like me, my stories. It can relate to me. So I'm feeding it data, I'm building, and I have not stopped building Claude since I basically found out about it. And I will say the one advantage that I have is that I have no responsibilities, which is freaking amazing, right? I have no kids. I have no house that I have to upkeep. I don't have a car that I have to upkeep. Or when things break in your house, you have to fix it. When things break in the Airbnb I'm renting, I call the Airbnb person. It's kind of their problem. And I think that's a very privileged place to be. I understand that. But you really have to use the advantages that you have for yourselves. So I am actually going to pause this so that I can put this into the shorts and then keep it going for the long form. So the question that it asked me is, was there a specific moment where your relationship with money changed? Like a client you took just for the money, but you were really miserable. Now, there was a client that I took money from. They paid me $2,000 a month at year 2, or really any other time. It was great. And honestly, I loved the company. I loved the founder, but she was very micromanagey and needed everything approved, whereas all of our clients are very laid back and very much we trust you kind of thing. So that was the day that I also put my foot down and said, I'm not going to take on a client that doesn't trust our expertise, because it really is almost like working for somebody rather than you are an agency and you are the expert. And I will say that I've always had some sort of place where I say, like, not enough money. And one of those places is really working in corporate. I probably would never ever work a 9 to 5 desk job ever again, even if you paid me $1 million. And I know, like, people are like, yeah, you're just saying that. But if someone literally tomorrow put a contract in front of my face and said, we are going to pay you $1 million per year, but you have to stay in this job for 5 years straight and you cannot quit, I know for sure I would not take that deal, because there's so much more to life than wasting 5 years of it being told what to do. And I don't know what the length of that is. For sure, 3 years, I would still say no. Now, if it was for 1 year to get that much capital to be able to build something, sure. But, even that, I know I would be miserable. So it's really just how far ahead am I thinking? What would that money really do? But for sure, there's just not enough money in the world to be miserable for a long period of time. And then it asked me, what does money mean to me right now? Is it freedom, security, ability to keep the team? And for me, money really means to just be able to make decisions for myself, to not take on projects that I don't necessarily want to work on, to be able to keep traveling the world, to be able to spend money on experiences, to be able to say that, I have this much flexibility because I have this. And don't get me wrong, money is just the equivalent of skill sets. If tomorrow I woke up with $0 in my bank account, it's literally just me thinking, okay, how can I get more numbers in that bank account? Because really the reality of it is, could you get to where you are again? My answer is yes. As long as I have that, I think that also is a part of that freedom. And the last thing that it asks is, have I ever turned down money that most people would have taken? And the answer is yes, I have turned down money that most people would have taken. It didn't record. Give me 1 second. Sometimes money is not everything. Sometimes it's your sanity. Sometimes it's your ability to be able to say that I'm living the life that I want to live each and every single day. And there's not enough money in the world for someone to be able to give me so that they can control me. And I think that's a huge stance for me, something that I definitely want to share with the world. So those were all of the questions, but I just want to say thank you so much for really listening to this channel, because honestly, when I hit record, I feel like I'm able to just share this life with people when it gets really, really lonely on the road. And all that I hope is that this gets to help one person, because that one blog, and I know you don't know what I'm talking about, but an entire blog changed my entire life. Like coming here, really taking the leap to go to Australia. Even in those series of moments, I've had one person that I can pinpoint back to. And I just hope that I can be like that one person for somebody. So I'll keep making these videos. Hopefully I can figure out the cadence, because sometimes like I'll record a lot and then not post. There's also a lot of recordings on my phone because I have multiple channels going. I'm posting on Instagram, I'm posting on another secret TikTok channel, I'm posting on this channel with this and YouTube. So I hope I can figure out how I want to save things and the systems and the processes. And right now I'm manually scheduling everything. My team isn't touching it because it's a secret channel. So hopefully we'll get there and I get to keep up with you.